Good morning, it's Sunday morning, time for more renovation. And today I was planning to mix up some cellulose and put it on the clay to get it ready for the final coats. A bit of white clay on, and so by putting the cellulose on there, it helps keep the red clay color to itself, so it won't bleed through to the white. But I'm just doing a little bit of an inspection and I can see a crack here. So I think I might need to adjust the plan a little bit. I might need to just moisten up this space or this spot where the crack is, and then cover that over, seal it over again, kind of moisten the clay enough that it can be just pushed together again. And then I might need to let this dry again. So it's probably worthwhile leaving the clay wall to dry even a couple more days to see that no other cracks come up. Last thing I want to do is start putting the final coats on top of this kind of thing. So a small setback, but I think that's the best approach. So after really close inspection, unfortunately I found another. So I've got two cracks in the wall. They're not massive, they're just sort of split fine cracks, but I definitely want to repair those and make sure they're right. The second one's just up here. Well, that changes the plan of what I start with this morning. So I've got a little bit of wetting and smoothing to do, and then the rest of the day I'll continue with the Fermacell. So, well, this is how it is, learning along the way. I'm not sure if I've done something wrong there, but most likely, maybe the clay wasn't the right consistency when I put it on in those spots. There's definitely reinforced jute fabric behind each spot, so that shouldn't be a problem. But I'll just wet them up, smooth them over, and then I'll leave it again for a few more days, and maybe I need to leave it for a week so that I see whether any other cracks develop. And then when everything looks really stable and solid, then I'll put the final coats on. Luckily, it doesn't look like it's too much of a problem. Already just wetting those down, the cracks have really vanished. But instead of trying to oversaturate it now, I just let that water soak in. I'll come back again in about half an hour, put a little more water until it's really started to absorb all the way through. Then I'll get the trowel and smooth it out a little bit and work it over so that all through the clay it gets joined back together. And then, well, I think I'm just gonna have to leave this clay for a week to really see that it sets perfectly and there are no cracks, because I don't want these problems to show themselves again later when I've actually finished the wall. I want it to be finished and done and in perfect condition. Luckily, I don't need to sit around and watch this stuff dry today. I've got plenty of other things to do. For example, there's still a big pile of Fermacell here, and there's a huge wall over there that still needs a second layer. So today, it's gonna be another Fermacell day. Done and dusted, or should that be done and dusty? Gotta get the vacuum cleaner out, blow a little bit more of the dust, suck some of it up, that kind of thing. But then this is really just ready to have some clay on, so that's something definitely to look at doing tomorrow or during the week. I'll get this cleaned up, and then I'll start putting some more Fermacell onto this giant wall behind me. I don't want to look at it. One piece at a time. It's a big wall. Probably won't get it all finished today. Okay, they look pretty good. Can't really see where the cracks were now, so it's nicely smoothed over again. Today's been a bit of this and a bit of that. So I've been working on the Fermacell wall, but then it was just raining outside and I had to stop cutting the Fermacell, so I thought I'd work on the clay. Now, I can go back outside again and continue cutting up some Fermacell. But while I had a few minutes waiting for the rain to stop, thought I'd get this smoothed out. This turned out pretty well. Actually, one of the great things about the clay is, well, in theory, when it's all finished, if you do in time, in a few years' time, whenever, if cracks do appear again, you can just moisten the wall and smooth them over. That's pretty cool. Okay, back to Fermacell. While I'm working away, I actually have time to think about things, mainly about what's coming next in the renovation. I knew that today I wouldn't get this wall done, but I'm pleased I got the clay cracks sorted out, so hopefully that dries up well. But I was thinking about doing some clay already tomorrow and mixing up some tonight, ready for that. But I really feel like I need to continue on with this wall. So I think it's going to be some more Fermacell tomorrow, and I'll see how far up there I can get. The ideal situation would be that I get that finished tomorrow, and then later in the week, I can start with a bit of clay work. But tomorrow, more Fermacell. Let's see how much I can get done. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the renovation updates. I'm certainly enjoying sharing them with you. You can see the house coming to life as I build our dream home. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.